아버지 야곱의 이스라엘을 불러라 바쳤던 그런 축복의 자리가 생겨요 주옵소서. 우리 인생에 다시 한번 고난에서 역경을 나가는 은혜의 자리가 생겨요 주옵소서.
고난 속에 믿음을 발휘하여 우리의 신앙에 불순물이 없는 순전한 신앙, 하나님의 선하심과 신실하심과 영광만을 구하는 인생 되게 하옵소서. 약함이 강함의 원천이 됨을 고난의 삶을 통해 증명케 하옵소서. 지금 이 시간 성령의 일하심을 보게 하옵소서. 우리의 몸의 모든 질병이 나사렛 예수 그리스도의 이름으로 떠나가게 하옵소서. 우리의 자녀들의 마약과 음란의 죄 사슬을 끊어주옵소서. 위기의 부부가 주님을 닮아 하나 되게 하시고 한마음으로 주님을 찬양케 하옵소서. 경제적 어려움이 하나님의 일을 하는데 장애가 되지 않도록 부요함의 축복을 주옵소서. 학식 없는 베드로가 성령의 감동하심으로 성령의 저자가 된 지혜를 오늘 우리에게 허락하옵소서. 무자였던 한나가 기도함으로 사무엘을 얻은 것처럼 육적 영적 태의 문이 열려 사무엘을 인택해 하옵소서. 오직 새로운 비전을 주신 하나님께 수임받는 합당한 그릇 되는 교회 되게 하옵소서. 순결한 신부 되게 하옵소서. 세상의 이론, 세상의 처세술이 아닌 결국 복음이 승리함을 우리 교회가 증명케 하옵소서. 안건상 선교사님을 보내주신 하나님, 동부사랑의 교회에 필요한 말씀을 주옵소서. 그 말씀에 순종할 능력을 주옵소서. 우리들만 영적 즐거움을 누리는 데서 그치지 않고 우리 인생의 실제가 된 복음을 믿지 않는 자들에게 나누어 우리 모두가 천국 자체의 풍성함을 누리게 하옵소서.
나의 길 오직 그가 하시나니
People are already shopping for presents. They're decorating, and shopping malls are filled with Christmas lights and all kinds of stuff. And some of you, you're already thinking about what you want for Christmas and you're buying things for other people. But when the Bible talks about Christmas, when the Bible says Merry Christmas, it tells a whole different story. And the Bible is filled with God's story. It's His story. But His story is told through people like you and I. God chooses to tell His story, His love story, through people. Because He wants a relationship. He desires a relationship. And relationships produces stories. And when you look at the Bible, it tells us in Luke chapter 2, that's where our stories begin. It tells us that God so loved the world, He loves the world. He doesn't hate it. He doesn't want to destroy it. That's why He sent His one and only Son to save it. Not only does He love the world, but He cares for us. He cares for His people. So He stooped down to our level so that we can know Him, trust Him, be saved. But He also understands us because He lived a life. He overcame the temptation, and He wants to help us. And this is a story where our lives begin. God's purpose is not to give you peace and salvation separate from Himself. He is a Prince of Peace. He is our salvation. He is our joy. And He desires to give us Himself. But we choose and we live like He's separate. We live our daily lives, but church life is something that's separate. But that's why Jesus came in the first place. He came to unite us to himself. He came so that our daily lives can be filled with his own. He came so that we can be united with him, to be one with him, so that our joy may be his joy and his joy may be our joy. We're not divided. We're not separate. We're one. That's why he came. And that's where our stories begin. When we become one with him, when we are saved, when we put our faith and trust in him, when we put our lives in his hands, that's when our lives begin. That's when we begin to tell new stories. That's when we begin to enjoy Christmas. Merry Christmas. It means something different. It means God with us. God in me. Merry Christmas, because I am his and he is mine. If you truly believe in him today, if you truly put your trust in him today, I can guarantee you will tell new stories about him in your life today. Because it's a relationship. If you walk with him, if you live with him, if you eat with him, if you work with him, you have new stories to tell every day. I pray that today, as you begin with worship and prayer, that this life, this day will be filled with new stories of God's power and work and mercy and compassion in your life. Let me pray. God, I thank you.